Guys, something big just happened. The NFL does not quit, even in the offseason. There is really no offseason when it comes to the NFL, because yesterday, another big, this is actually kind of a blockbuster trade when you think about it, but not really many people are talking about it, and it's been out for almost 24 hours now. The Kansas City Chiefs, the rich just keep getting richer, am I right? They did have to spend a lot, but the rich keep getting richer because they just traded yesterday for one of the best young offensive linemen in the entire NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs traded for Orlando Brown Jr. Now, if you don't know much about Orlando Brown Jr., let me fill you in. He is the now former offensive lineman for the Baltimore Ravens. He is one of the best young offensive linemen in the league. He's been a Pro Bowler, or I think All-Pro. Pro Bowler, one of the two. Pro Bowler or All-Pro at both left tackle and right tackle. So he can do both. And he's very good at both. And the Kansas City Chiefs just snagged him. Now, they did have to get a lot. So I've got the actual trade on this other monitor here. So I'm going to read you guys what the actual full trade entailed. So the Kansas City Chiefs got, obviously, Orlando Brown. But they also picked up a 2021 second-round pick and a 2022 sixth-round pick. So they get a couple extra picks to kind of maybe fill in some other holes or something that they have them. But they also got their mainstay franchise tackle for 15 years if he stays healthy for Patrick Mahomes. But they did give up a significant amount of stuff to get him. And obviously because he's one of the best offensive linemen in the league and he's young. But he does have a contract. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it after we finish this. So what the Ravens got back, they got a 2021 first-round pick, the 31st overall pick from the Chiefs. They got a 2021 third-round pick. They got a 2021 fourth-round pick and a 2022 fifth-round pick. So they got a king's ransom for Orlando Brown Jr. Now, they probably could have gotten more. They probably could have gotten a 2022 first-round pick if they really wanted to. But it looks like they're content with 3 picks plus that 31st overall pick in this year's draft. Now, I did mention the contract of Orlando Brown Jr. because that is a big key to this. Orlando Brown Jr. was not going to get a contract done with the Baltimore Ravens. That's why the Ravens traded him. Now, there were rumors swirling around there that the Chiefs were in talks with Brown to get a contract done. But as of right now, as of recording this video, I have not seen anything saying that Orlando Brown has gotten a contract done with the Chiefs. So if they can't get a contract sorted with Orlando Brown Jr., this could be one of the biggest finesses of the Ravens' entire history. They could get a 2021 first-round pick that could turn into an offensive lineman if they choose to use it on an offensive lineman. Who knows what they'll use it on. But this could turn into another franchise offensive lineman, and they don't have to pay Orlando Brown. So they might have just finessed the life out of the Chiefs. But knowing the Kansas City Chiefs, they'll probably get a deal done with Orlando Brown, so it won't really matter that much. The Ravens also kept their own first-round pick, so I think they have the 27th pick and then the 31st pick in this year's draft. So they've got some pretty close picks back-to-back. Not back-to-back, but pretty close picks in concession with each other. So if I had to pick a winner for this trade, I would obviously have to pick the Chiefs because we don't know what that first-round pick is going to be turned into. It may get traded later. It may get flipped. It may turn into a bust. It may turn into an all-pro player. Who knows? But I can't say that the Ravens have won this trade because all that they've gotten is picks. I can say that the Chiefs won the trade because they got an all-pro offensive lineman to protect Patrick Mahomes. And we all know that one of the big reasons why the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl against Tampa Bay was because their offensive line was hurt and bad. So that's one of the reasons why they lost the Super Bowl. And adding Orlando Brown into the mix, along with Mitchell Schwartz, I think this could be a good formula for the Kansas City Chiefs. And I hate to say that because I hate the Kansas City Chiefs with a burning passion of 1,000 suns. So I hope that they lose literally every game that they play. But they did win this trade. They got a huge piece to the puzzle there with Orlando Brown. This is a big win for them, and it could end up being a win for the Ravens as well. I think that getting this second first round pick is going to be big. They may use it to flip it, like I said earlier. They may flip it to get something else. Who knows? Or they may draft somebody, and that person may turn out to be really good. But we'll have to wait and see for the draft on Thursday for that to happen. Speaking of the draft, we are getting very, very close to the NFL draft. The NFL draft is on Thursday, so there will be a recap video of the first round on Friday, and then there will be a recap of the Patriots' first round on Saturday, that same Saturday. So the schedule is going to be Wednesday. Well, let's see. It's probably going to be Tuesday. I do my first round predictions of who the teams are going to take, who I think the teams are going to take. Then on Wednesday, I'm going to do my Patriots preview of who I think the Patriots should take, who I think they're going to take, what they're going to do with the 15th pick, if they're going to move up and stuff. So that's going to be Wednesday. Then Thursday is going to be basically like a just ramping up for the draft. It's just going to be a basic ramp up. We're gonna be just getting hype for the NFL draft on Thursday, the day of the draft. Then Friday is gonna be the recap of the first round, reactions basically to the draft. Then then Saturday is gonna be the Patriots reaction to my reaction to the Patriots first round of the draft. And then on Sunday will be a reaction to probably the entire draft. I'll probably do a quick recap of the later rounds, like when we get to like round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If there's any big players that got taken later in the draft, maybe somebody got snubbed or something until later, then that'll be in that video. But then I'll do a full recap of the first, second, third, the major rounds. And then if, like I said, if somebody gets taken later that probably should have got taken earlier, then I'll do that. So that is what the schedule is looking like for this next week upcoming. I don't know what the video is going to be tomorrow on Sunday, or I don't know what the video is going to be on Monday either. But that's what the videos are going to be like. That's what the schedule is going to be like for this next week. So make sure you got that notification bell ticked. Make sure you have that like button hit on this video too, show your support, and smash that subscribe button. Join the Juice Club. We are on the road to 400 subscribers. Can you believe it? Can you believe that we're actually on the road to 400 subscribers? So help me get there by smashing that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.